Hello and welcome to Dell's Gaming. I'm Dell and this is From the Depths, and we are at the moment on top of the Atlantis because it is now time for the Atlantis to have a go at the Twin Guard and all of its lovely defensive weapons, including the cannon carousel there at the back. Now we'll see how the vision goes. As you can see, it's a bit foggy. The area we've gone into seems to like this white, foggy type of appearance, which really isn't great for the game, video-wise, because you can't see bugger all unless it's really close. But we'll see how it goes as such. If we go to the map, you'll see we are heading into this 336. I have cleared out a couple of extra zones with the turtles here and the aqualotics, and so now it's the turn of the Atlantis to go against this 336, and if it is successful and no major changes required, we'll make our way into this, seems to be a double Terravore here and an 800 group, and see how we do in that particular area. So we'll do this one and on the battle on its own, and this will be, and we'll see what needs to be done. Then I'm going to start doing some of the upgrades of the flying rays and barracuda, I think, first, and unless there's anything pressing for the Atlantis that was required. So what we'll do is, first of all, let's take this back out of play, just so that it moves a little quicker. There we go, we can see it start moving again now, quite happily into this thing. And so once we get the battle option, we will start a nice little battle with this 336. We've got the carrier fleet here as a backup if ever it's needed, although we can't bring it into this first battle. So let me just speed up time on this first battle here. Dum 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 dum. Yes, okay. We'll just make sure we are in the right place. I also want to make sure that I'm not going to be controlling any guns. Yep, on 0. That's good. Okay, now we've got this. Now I'm going to start this off. Let's see, that's going to be I reckon that's going to be about 2,500 meters, which would be good. I don't mind that. Let's start a long-range battle off. I think that could be quite interesting. We'll go a little further just to see what sort of range we can do at here. So we'll get a little closer. Go on, get in close. Want to at least be in the square. Right, we're in the square. Okay, I think that's a good time to start. So let's start this battle at long range. So that gives our Atlantis an interesting challenge. So, well, it's fairly simple where we're going to be. We're going to be on the Atlantis. So let's just begin the battle and hear what it gives us. So here we go. All started up. Interface off. Now, first of all, where is our enemy? We have guns have started firing already. The carousel is starting to try and revolve. And the only thing I will do is I'm going to bring the Atlantis down into the water. Now, a lot of the vehicles are still connected by the looks of it. Possibly because of distance. I think they're set to basically release when it's under 2,000. Although the carousel is starting to turn and fire, and we've got missiles going out, so this all seems to be semi as expected. Getting a few stutters in the game, so I apologise about that. Don't know exactly what's going on there, but it's giving me some stutters. Let's see what's happening at the other end, basically. Let's see what's happening down here. Well, we've got explosions coming in. Let's see what we've got a bit further down here. Can't see anything at the moment. Oh, we've got something up here. What was that? That looks like a rain. Let's see, how far away is this? This is about 1,000 meters now. That seems to be taking a fair bit of damage. Missiles coming in quite nicely. Yep, that's certainly quite good. Let's just check our other end. Yeah, we've taken a little damage, but nothing substantial. Let's see what else is firing from up this way. Now, I've actually lost which way is which now. Okay, that's a healer from memory. And we've got missiles coming in from somewhere onto that as well. Oh, just missed. Long range missiles. Looks like long range AA missiles coming in. And they're just missing. Just missing on that. I think, oh, maybe one just caught on that, but I think generally they were missing. Not bad. Let's see what it might be easier to see from this view what's happening. Right, we got Desolation over there, so let me try and get over and see what's happening a bit further this way, because this is obviously where the main enemy force is, and I want to see where our big missiles are all coming into. The enemy's firing some missiles, but they do not have the range by the looks of it. So let's follow the laser designator parts. Okay, right, so this is the enemy. Have we got any fire coming into them? Not at this. Oh yes, we have got some cannon fire coming in here. Someone's having a go at it and going at it, and it is penetrating the shield on occasion. Sometimes it's bouncing and sometimes penetrating. I'm guessing that must be the carousel. It could be one of the other guns. What is this here? Is this Paralyzer? Let's have a look. The Paralyzer. So that's the Paralyzer. Laser, looks like laser armed system here. Could be nasty. I think this is just a Devastation. This one here. Doesn't have... Oh, NestofBees. I apologise, it's a NestofBees. Have we got anything else that's here? Oh, okay, and we have over here, we have a Devastation, which is also spawning in, I think it's a Havoc or something. Boom, boom, boom. Havoc, yes. So we've got a few coming in. There is shots coming in. As I say, this damn fog, I can't see bugger all, which is, you know, really annoying. So I wish there was a way of turning it off. I know it's an area thing. As soon as you're in this area, the weather goes like this. There's no real option. And for the game itself, since AI it has no effect on AI, it has no effect other than blocking your personal sight. So in other words, it has no use whatsoever, in my view. But hey ho, that's the game. That's what we have to work with. It looks like there's a hailer heading out there as well. We're just going to go back to the Atlantis. Just make sure everything is okay with it. So out of the bridge. And well, we've had a few craft of having a little bit of a disagreement as to where they want to be. That's fine. That's fine. We have the carousel is still quite happily firing. Let's check what our stats are. Now we have taken some damage here. We're down to 90% damage. 90%. So we have taken damage, but we should be being healed by everything as around. Looks like our front. We've taken a fair bit of damage on the front by the looks of it. Various lasers are doing. We have got smoke going out, but we are steadily being damaged. Now, are the other ships basically repairing us? They should be. They have enough healing bits, but they don't seem to be. Why would that be? Why are you not healing me? Interesting. Interesting issue. Right, I'm making sure I'm at least am on healing. Right, I'm just gonna try something, see if it's the type of healing they're using. So if we just do a repair tentacle, Let's just put... We'll just put 3 on here just to see if it makes any... if it starts healing anything. Just to... because I should be getting some heals, I would have thought. But maybe they've changed something in the design of the healing tentacles, because I am not getting healed. Which is very strange. You know, I'm at 87%. I would expect some healing to be coming in. Not seeing anything to suggest a change in this, in any of the notes, but yes, we're not being healed by our other vehicles by the looks of it. So, okay, that's a significant difference in the thing, and it also looks like we are not healing any of the other vehicles as well. All of our tentacles are sitting here doing nothing. I have one question to ask on that. Why? You know, there's no particular reason for that I could think of. I'm gonna back out a little bit, let all our weapons fire at will out of the way of me, if I can, a little bit. Although we don't seem to be moving back very quickly. But yeah, okay. So healing tentacles are not working. Maybe that's something to do with this latest build, possibly. Maybe it's not seeing these as vehicles that can use a healing tentacle. Okay, let's just gonna try something. Hate these things when they go work a little weird. Let's just try bringing in a repair bar or a repair bot. Let's bring in a load of repair bot in. See, they're working on these other items, but it's not repairing. So obviously these subspawned vehicles are now seen as now vehicles in their own right. Okay, that's interesting. Change to the rules. That's going to affect the Atlantis quite a bit, actually. We're going to have to totally rethink the Atlantis system. Okay, fair enough. If that's the way the game wants to play it, we will have to let it work that way. Now, I think... but our repair bot at the same time here is not repairing now our main fortress. So, potentially, do fortresses no longer work with healing bots? Quite a few questions here to be answered. It's certainly a change in the game. Certainly a difference compared to the last time we played and used the Atlantis. So it repaired that, but will not repair itself. So, okay, well, we're doing okay. It could be better. We are taking a lot of damage on the front. Now, I can just increase the amount of stuff that's on the front, but luckily our weapon systems are in these other pods, so it's not really that much of a problem as such. But as I say, the main item I'm worried about is like why, for instance, this repairing here, which is actually a separate unit, I would expect that to be building things, but obviously not. There's some red dots out here, so maybe it's trying to build something here and can't do. So let's just give it the ability to potentially build here. I don't know why it's doing this, but let's just put this. Sometimes if you put something into the area that's being tried to be built, it will suddenly start building it. Might have no effect whatsoever. So that's in those red dots, but no, it's not trying to build anything there. That's a little strange. So we are okay. I'm a little perplexed there. That's a little disappointing, in that this is not working as originally intended. And also that's getting a little too far away, so now it's not getting power for its shields because it's further away. It's moved away from the vehicle. Okay, if that's the way it's going to be, we will move back to where it is and give it the power it requires. The same with some of the others. Some of the others are okay, they're in range. You can see their shields are on, so that's fine. And we are still doing plenty of damage. We're healing back up again, but it's mainly with bots now, I think. We'll find that the bots are flying around in various places, healing us up, rather than it being from our own ships. Although, actually, that being said, look, we have now got some healing coming in, but it's not all of them. Not everything is healing us, only certain things. There's obviously a center point that seems healable, and anything further away than that particular point is not being healed. So if I was to, as an example, I'm just going to load something right in the way. So let's load that repair bar here. So that's going to be sort of here. It will suddenly start building one. I think somewhere around here we should see some red dots, I'd have thought. No? Ah, there it is. It built it just there. Let's see if this gets repaired and starts doing some repairs to our fortress. Yeah, see, that is repairing it because it's close to this center point here. But the one back here is not. Maybe because it's too far away from some notional center point of the vehicle. Interesting. Okay, well, let's see how our guns are doing. How are we doing in this battle? Our AA guns are silent at the moment. Semi-expected. Have we lost? No. Our main cannons, though, here are still firing quite happily. Our missiles are silent, potentially out of range, I guess. I'm not sure what range these have. Let's go and have a quick check. Oh, I think they're going to be further than that. Let's give them a 2,000 range and see if let's see if these work at 2,000 meters. Okay, we'll see if these missiles go in at 2,000. If they do, I will adjust the other one. And then we will go and have a look at the enemy. Potentially those missiles haven't been adjusted for the new range increases for missile systems. As you can see, there's quite a few missiles coming in. We'll see how far they actually do go before any of them run out of fuel. And they're running out just here. So that's the limit. How far is that? That's 1900. So it was close to 2000. We'll set them to 1800 then. So if something gets within 1800, they're going to have a nice missile barrage come straight at them. So 1800. We'll set that 1800. That's a fair limit for them. So some things are in range, so they should be firing. Let's go and have a quick look at the other one. Oh, while we do that, was there any other reasons that it wouldn't be firing at some of these? Let's have a look. So, come on, give me that menu. There we go. Right, so what was the other limit? Maximum altitude was 20. Well, we'll put that up to 50, I think. That'll be fine. No minimum range, maximum range. So it's just they're a little bit far away. Okay, that's fine. We're just going... Whoops, that one seems to be already... Okay, so this one is obviously already been modified previously. Let's see what its settings are. Other end. Yes, it's in battle modifications, which I know some people don't like, but it's required. Oh, okay, that's obviously the one I need to do. Okay, let's go and check this one. Where are you? So maybe some of them I had changed. Okay, we just changed that to 1800 and 50. We've got some coming in now. There's obviously some flying vehicles maybe coming in. Boom, 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 boom. Right, we'll come off of that. Carousel is not firing because it's too far away from us. So let's do a sneaky bit and just do this. Where's the docking station for the carousel? It's here somewhere. Oh no, what I can do is here in the carousel. Where are we? Our Odin gun pod is apply dock. We'll apply dock again. You see how it's dragging it closer? There we go, and then we'll let it release itself when it feels it's in the right place. There we go. Fine. We might have to do something where I have to try and find a way is if it goes over a certain distance. So now it should be rearming itself, ammo, getting power, etc. The guns, I think they're the same as normal. Yep, it's just not firing at this time. No other reason that I can see of. Okay, it could be that nothing's big enough because it only doesn't shoot at aerial targets, and they've got to be quite large. So that could be just a size issue, so to speak. And I think we've blown them all up. Okay, so we have done. So there's some weirdnesses happening here with repairs. Mainly it seems to be a range issue and where it thinks the centre of the vehicle is, because it seemed like the vehicles here at the front were doing repairs, but the ones at the back, as we could see, were not repairing us. Oh, he's having a fire now. Something's obviously spawned in, and I'm guessing he's worth shooting now. Let's go and follow some of these missiles. Interface off. We have Dakar incoming. It's this missile battery again. Oh, interesting. Now, what I think I need to do is go down here, because I do have a little torpedo system here. Here we are. Let me just make sure that they are set up with ballasts. And that's floated to go up. That's float depth 3. That's a 5. And that's a balanced tank. Okay, 0. And apply to all. There we go. There we go. Right now, and we just need to make sure why it would not. It's not firing at this second. So we find the particular block for the fire control for this, wherever I did with it, because I can't remember. It's here somewhere. Alright, where are you? Where are you? There must be a fire control here somewhere. Come on, where are you? Fire control, fire control. You have to exist somewhere. There we go. Ah, it was on the outside. Okay, let's have a look. So, maximum range, minimum range. Oh yes, let's increase this range. I'm thinking we're going to make this up to about 4,000 now. So that should have just launched a whole sheaf of missiles straight out the bottom, which hit the bottom and then start coming back up again. I possibly don't need the ejectors, but we'll leave them in there at the moment. We'll let it sort of sort itself out and see how it does. See if these will track that new target along the water, hunting out that vessel down below, down here somewhere, with any luck. Dum 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 dum. And in further, it's around here somewhere. We've got the shells coming in. So, where are you going? Are you tracking? Are you tracking? There he is. There he is. And our missiles, our torps now. Oh yes. And below 80%. That's him out of the way. Excellent. So, little in-battle modification needed. Okay, so it survived but needed a little bit of work. Couple of bits. It seemed like the carousel got a little too far away, so I might can't leave it permanently docked, and I have to have a look. When it gets too far away from us, then it runs out of power and ammo, which is not useful. Yeah, also the range. This can now shoot at such a long range. I need to make sure that they undock and sort themselves out. That repair issue, that was a little strange. Not sure what's going on there. There's got to be something with... They've mucked around with repair ranges or something. But it was not... The items at the back were not repairing us, but the ones at the front were. Strange issue. There's... Obviously it's not doing it the range to the block that's damaged. It's doing it to some arbitrary center point of the vehicle, or the origin point. In general, yeah, I'll tweak it, but I think we could go against this big force up here. We'll oh, there's one AI pod for some reason. We'll get rid of that repair pod. There's an AA cannon pod has become separated for some reason. Not sure which one that is. Let's go and have a... I'll sort that one out in a second. So we are ready, I think, though, in general, for this to go forward. Let's see if... What's this other item? It's showing 2 items here. So it's that one on that side is separated off for some reason. Okay, never mind. So yeah, I think we can give it a go. What's the harm? We give it a go. If it fails, it fails. You know, that's part of the fun. I'll get rid of that repair bar. Don't need that anymore. And I will sort out the Atlantis. Right, that's it for this episode, I think. I'll do some changes offline. Next things I'm going to be looking at... Sorry, on this one you didn't see much of the battle. It was more looking at what was going wrong. But that's part of it. When we do the big battle against the bases, I won't be concentrating on these vehicles. I'll concentrate purely on the damage we're doing to the enemy, hopefully. So we'll just work in a slightly different arena at that point, and I think that'll be fine. And I just need to work out what we're going to do with our carousel. How we can make sure that it stays in range to get ammo and power for its shields. What I could do is put an advanced control block in there, so that if the power goes below a certain amount, it automatically redocks with the mothership until the power is built up again in the batteries. Then it will release itself and continue on firing. Same with ammo. If the ammo goes below a certain level, it will redock with the ship, receive ammo, and then continue on. So that's a potential. The repair situation here, don't know about that. That's a little bit more awkward. So not sure how I can repair why it is doing it. Must be a change in the system in general. Just bloody annoying, really. Might put some more smoke on the front. Although we were getting through it. We were what's the right word? We were surviving, we were repairing, so in that regard I think we could weather through that 800 points. We'll see what happens. I think I'm going to go for it and let this have a go at them and just let them bring it on type of situation, and we'll see what happens. So until next time, leave any comments or anything else that you may have noticed, but be careful, you know. If you have this sort of design, this carrier sort of design, be aware that there may be some changes that are not documented anywhere, maybe some bugs causing us some issues. Any other suggestions for this or any of the other ships that were going to be rebuilt? The Barracuda, Flying Ray, they were ones we're still working on the Navarone base for the long range. Got some ideas for that. And also, I'm still going to be doing... possibly during the Steel Striders is the next epic craft, and I might start thinking about the build actually in a couple of episodes time, just laying out the basic idea to get people's input. I'd like to see what people think. I think I'm looking at a sub carrier, but it will be a flying sub, so it will have the ability to fly as well as be a sub. Yes, I know, that's sort of like contradictory. I've got to work it out. We'll have a think about it. But that's the idea at this moment. But until next time, keep playing, keep building, keep leaving the comments down below. I like reading what people are saying and ideas and problems that they're having, so that we can see what's happening in the game. Keep an eye on the forums, because that's always important, knowing what's on the forums, and there's some really good guys on there that are doing some very good designs and ideas, so it'd be nice to support them if you can. But above all, in this game,
have fun.